In every sport, there are many people that are good at the game. There are far fewer that are great. And then there are those precious few that go beyond great. Those that are so immersed in the sport that it consumes them. They are the specialists.
Great crop, one of the best crops I've grown. It's had a lot of rain this summer, so it was busheling really good. You come up here in this country, a lot of people think Saskatchewan is just a flat, big old open prairie province. It's not. But right around this area, we got a lot of rolly ground, a lot of river hills, and some open country, a lot of wooded country. It's just really diverse and beautiful. It's a pretty cool place. My name's Grant Kypers. I've been running Buck Paradise Outfitters for the last 18 years. Well, I was born and raised in Paradise Hill, Saskatchewan, Canada. Lived on this farm my whole life. My dad was a grain farmer and a rancher. We had a lot of cattle. My dad always loved to hunt and fish too. He'd always take me with him. Moose hunting. We'd go way northern Saskatchewan and go caribou hunting. I couldn't hunt it, I was still too young, but he'd always take me along to go and be with him, and I just loved it. You know, I got a passion from it, from him, for the farming and for the hunting. As I got older and I started my own family, you know, I wanted to introduce that same thing to my sons, you know. I'd take them hunting and fishing, ice fishing, and they loved it, and their grandpa would take them too. And I thank him for that. You know, I wish he was still here, but we lost him, you know, 9-10 years ago. But he's still with us every day. I know he is. And when I had the opportunity to start outfitting, because my dad loved to hunt and fish, and I did too, and I put all that hard work ethic into my outfitting business, and I turned it into something really good, and I'm very proud of it. You know, guiding whitetail up in Saskatchewan, you know, it's a different game. It can wear you out. It can be pretty awesome. You know, these deer, you get these warm temperatures and they're not moving. You got clients coming in, you know, the guides get a little bit frustrated. You know, they're doing everything they can do, but when the deer are nocturnal, the deer are nocturnal. Or if the deer aren't showing up, the deer aren't showing up, you know. Looking at cameras every day, trying to find good deer movement and maybe pattern some of these big Saskatchewan whitetail. And it's just not easy. You just don't go and up in the woods and do our thing and put a guy in there and he's gonna kill a deer. On the other side, you know, these deer, you get the cold weather and these big bucks start moving, it can be pretty spectacular. It's so dependent on weather. Every year is different, and that's the honest to God truth. I was very lucky to hook up in my young outfitting career with Mossy Oak. They called me up, it was just a lucky deal, and they wanted to come and do some waterfowl hunting with us. And we grew peas around our whole farm this year, and I always know when I do that every 4 or 5 years that we're gonna have a lot of geese. And this one particular morning, we set up, and it's as amazing as it gets.
Right in. Here they come, right out front. Get him. Get him, boys. Get him. Some low out front. Here they come. That had to be money right there.
I just can't say enough thanks to Mossy Oak and everything they've done for Buck Paradise Outfitters. They've helped put us on the map. And, you know, I think it puts hunters at ease, you know, when they come up here to Saskatchewan to hunt with Buck Paradise Outfitters. You know, we've seen you guys on Mossy Oak, like not just one time, but, you know, year after year after year. And, you know, those guys can go anywhere in the world that they want, and they keep choosing to come back to Buck Paradise Outfitters. So I'm just very blessed to live in a great area in this world that has great agriculture, great hunting, great fishing, and I've been lucky to turn it into 2 wonderful careers that I get to do with my family. I just feel very blessed that I have the life that I have. I believe I was born and raised to do. I love people, I love the outdoors. I love to see people happy.